Hello and welcome to Ironside Sheets. Today we're talking about Kami Garcia's and Gabriel Piccolo. He's Piccolo, Piccolo, Piccolo. I don't even watch the show. The Kami's version of her take on the Teen Titans, specifically Beast Boy. This is the second one in the series. I'm reviewing this one first because it has very little impact on the first one, which is on Raven, which will be the next video. I just saw it and I'm like, you know what? I think I'll just. I have a pile of the books that I need to review here, so I'm like, you know what? I liked this one more. This story tells you why you shouldn't hide things from other people. At least if it's important. If it's dumb and whatever, it doesn't matter. This follows his name. I don't remember his actual name. I'm gonna give it like 2 seconds. If I can't find it, I can't find it. Nope, can't remember. But it looks awesome. It's all great. The pictures, the art, they're good. They're great here. They're great in Teen Titans Ravens. This story follows Beast Boy before he's Beast Boy. He is a bit of a runt. He's very small. The way he gets himself out of situations that may cause problems for him is that he makes fun of himself before anyone can make fun of him. And he's just wondering why am I so small? It just doesn't make sense. I should grow a little more. He's wondering, can't figure it out. He's looking for recognition. He had this whole bucket list before he graduated from high school, and none of it's working out. Well, his friend is telling him, here, like, eat this, grow. Yeah, they call him Tank. He's a big dude. He's not like super ripped or anything, but he's big, and he could help him build up some muscle. And he's like, come on, man, just keep going. And he's like, but I'm not even hungry. Like, I don't even know what's going on. Like, I don't even want to eat. And he's like, I can't help you if you don't put in the work, which is true. And he's hanging out with one of his friends who is a gamer, and she's cool and she's very supportive. She's like, you don't need to change, you know that, right? And he's like, yeah, but you have friend goggles on. So he's going through this whole thing where he's trying to be popular, but no one really wants to give him any attention. And at some point, he figures out that these pills that his parents have been making him take because he has some kind of sickness disease. Oh no, they call it a supplement, and it technically is. Um, he looks up what it is, and he's like, "Huh, it can mess with my pituitary gland, or it can mess with my hormones, or whatever." I forget what gland he references, and so he quits taking it, and he starts itching. He's like, "Wow, man, well, I'm super itchy," and then he feels really good. Like the next day, he's like, "Man, I feel awesome. Okay." And he's like, huh, I got some facial hair for once. Oh my god! I'm like, hey, that's not bad. Hey, maybe it's working. And then he starts talking to his friends, and then within a very short period of time, he goes from being shorter than his female friend to taller than her, and by a few inches. He's a few inches shorter, and then he's a few inches taller. He goes through a massive growth spurt, and he's starting to put on muscle. Like he goes from looking like a skinny kid to a lean built dude. Like, he has muscle, he has size, he has weight. And because of that, he's starting to get a little more popular because people are noticing that he's like a little bigger, but whatever. But he's really interested in getting in this girl's information. He really wants to talk to her. He really wants to get a kiss from her because he thinks she's pretty, you know, teen boy stuff. And he sees that there's this guy he likes to watch that does these crazy stunts, and he goes and he's like, well, I can do that. And yeah, I can do something like that. And they're like, okay, well, you won't. He's like, I will. So he goes and takes a picture with a python in a laboratory in a rivaling school, or the local college, one or the other, I forget. It's been a while since I've actually read it, but I like it. I like it enough that I remember most of the story. And he notices that the animals are like really relaxed around him. Like they're like, hey, what's up? And it goes from snake, bunny, monkey, whatever. They're all pretty relaxed around him most of the time. And he's, ooh. Well, I have a window open and I thought I saw a bird land. Oh, no, that's a leaf. No, that's the bird. I think it's a juvenile. It's quite pretty. Anyway, back to our regularly scheduled program. He he real all the animals are relaxed around him. He takes a picture of himself wearing a gorilla mask, and to show that he did it, and everyone's starts calling him Beast Boy because he's a beast. He's awesome. Okay, and then Beast takes on a very real thing later on when he has to help out some of his friends, and he turns into a bear because the pill he was taking wasn't a supplement. It was, but it wasn't. It was actually hindering a disease that his parents had to inject him with because he already had another disease. It was, the enemy of my enemy type thing. But they knew it would mess with him, and they knew it could mess with his growth, but they kept it a secret from him because reasons. They thought they could find a cure for it in time, and they never did. So he can magically turn into animals. He can grow. He can get smaller. He can turn into any animal he can think of, though he doesn't have a lot of control of it at this point. And then he gets a call from one Wade Wilson, and this person tells him, "Hey, there are other kids like you. We can help you. We can help you learn to control it, know what's going on with you, but you need to come here first." And so he leaves home. Also, he saves a bunch of dogs along the way. Kind of. Sorta. Meh. It is a really good story. I think I read it in 1 or 2 days. Granted, it's a graphic novel. It's not that hard to read. But even then, I was tired, worn out. Still managed to read it in a couple of days. So I think it's worth a read. I'd give it a 4 stars. It's not a huge time investment, and it gives you a pretty good story. All right, so that'll do it for this week. I hope you liked this video. If you did like it, leave a like. If you think someone else will like it, share it. And if you want more content like this, I keep forgetting what I'm supposed to say, even though I'm recording them back to back to back. If you want more content like this, subscribe. I have more. And if you want to support me, the best way you can support me right now after all that is I am an author. I'm not the best author in the whole wide world, but I'm okay, or at least I think so. I'm okay. And I have written several books. The link will be in the description below. That will take you to my website, and any subsequent link will take you to Amazon. That's where I'm published through. The other link will take you to my book reviews that I have here or have on my website, but not necessarily here on YouTube. All right, thanks for watching. Have a good one.